He didn't fall out of love. He lost respect. And there is a difference because something changed. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 moments where respect died, even though love was still there. And that's probably why you are here watching this video. Let's talk about it. Moment number 1, you made yourself too available. I know, right? You're in a relationship, so you should be available. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about the moment you became fully available and you stayed that way regardless of how he showed up. And I am not trying to blame you, sweetheart. We all do this. Everyone in love does this at some point. So this is what happened. Somewhere in the relationship, you loved him so deeply to the point that his comfort became your priority. His moods became your responsibility. And his approval, it became like your ice cream for the day. If he was distant, you moved closer. If he pulled back, you gave more. If at some point he seemed unhappy, you worked so hard to fix it. Now, from the inside, it felt like love because it was love. Deep, genuine, unconditional love. But from his perspective, something different was happening inside. You stopped being a challenge. Or let me say this in better words. The challenge disappeared. And this is the most counterintuitive psychology that most relationship advice completely ignores. Male attraction is fundamentally connected to the experience of pursuing something that isn't fully certain. Not because men are shallow, not because they want to play games, but because certainty, complete, unconditional, unwavering availability removes the one psychological ingredient that keeps attraction alive for men. And that is the possibility of loss. When you became fully available, when your love became guaranteed, regardless of his effort, he didn't consciously think, oh, I've lost respect for her. But something changed. He stopped working because he didn't need to. And the moment effort stopped being required, value started being questioned. And don't get me wrong, not your value as a person, but his perceived value of the relationship. And that, baby girl, is the first moment where he lost respect. Let's talk about moment number 2, where he lost respect. Moment number 2 is the moment you stopped having boundaries. Here is how it actually looks like. He canceled plans repeatedly, and it became accepted. He spoke to you in a way that wasn't okay, and it went unaddressed. He made decisions that affected you without consulting you, and you absorbed it. You accepted it. And this is the most common one. He was inconsistent, very inconsistent, and you adjusted your expectations down rather than addressing it. I know each individual incident felt manageable in the moment. You told yourself, hey, this is not worth a fight. I love this man. I'll let it go. But the truth is, men, either consciously or not, they test boundaries. Not maliciously, but it happens almost all the time. And every single time your boundary was crossed without consequence, something shifted, something changed. In his mind, he was like, okay, this is acceptable. This is the new standard. The truth is that we human beings, we teach people how to treat us through what we accept repeatedly. Before we talk about the third moment where he lost respect for you, if you're learning something so far in this video, please just give it a like. Okay? Now let's talk about the third moment where he lost respect. That took place when you lost yourself in the relationship. This happens like all the time. Your entire world became him. And I want to be very clear before I explain this. This is not a character flaw. This is not a weakness. This is not something to be ashamed of. It is one of the most natural things that happen to human beings when they are in love. So now let me demonstrate how you lost yourself slowly in the relationship. Let's talk about your hobbies that used to be very exciting to you. They slowly, gradually became deprioritized. The friendships that used to sustain you, to complete you, they slowly lost that impact. The goals. You used to have goals, but they quietly got put on hold. Not to mention your opinions, your preferences, the version of you that existed before him, all those things that I just mentioned, they increasingly shaped around his world rather than yours. So let me break this to you. Men are attracted to women who have a self that exists independently of the relationship. Now, let's talk about the fourth moment where he lost respect. He lost respect when your fear or the fear of losing him replaced your confidence. Fear became louder than confidence. This is the moment that takes away almost the entire respect, the entire attraction he had for you. This is the moment that you become the anxious attachment version, and he becomes the avoidant attachment version of himself. You will find yourself needing constant reassurance from him that he still loves you. You are reading into his silence. You are analyzing his tone. You are checking his phone behavior, probably even going through his phone. You are asking questions that are looking for reassurance, but they're just dressed up as questions, and he can feel it. You are changing your behaviors based on his mood instead of your values, what you want, what you want to do. Making yourself smaller when he is distant, hoping that making yourself smaller is gonna make him fit more comfortable. Now, every single one of those behaviors, they came from love. Don't get me wrong. They came from a heart that cared to not lose someone important. But unfortunately, what he experienced on the receiving end, it's a relationship that constantly required emotional maintenance. So the woman he wanted to see in you is the old version of you, the same version that attracted him. The woman he knows that she could leave anytime. She's staying because she wants to, not because she's afraid not to. Now, if you relate to any of these moments, you still vividly remember some of them happening, I want to tell you that it's not the end. It's not over. If you really want to get him back the right way, without begging, without losing your integrity, I have a space that's going to teach you slowly how to do that. It's not guaranteed 100%. Nothing is ever guaranteed 100%. But at least you have higher chances of reattracting him back, and also to heal and to kind of like remove all the doubts and all the what ifs. The link is going to be below. I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed this video though, and you are wondering if he's coming back, is he ever coming back? This coming video is going to show you 5 signs you need to look out for. That's going to reveal to you whether he's coming back or whether you should just probably give up. So go check it out. If you haven't subscribed, this is the time to subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next video.